Hi everyone, it's Roger here from What's On at DisneyPlus.com with a quick news update for you guys on Marvel attending San Diego Comic-Con. But before we get into any of that, make sure you do hit that subscribe button to keep up with the latest Disney Plus news. So we've known for a few weeks that Marvel was going to be attending at San Diego Comic-Con, and now we've had it officially confirmed what we're going to be seeing there because they've announced a couple of different panels. So the animation panel will take place on Friday the 22nd of July in Ballroom 20, and it will start at 11:45 and is scheduled to run for an hour and 30 minutes. This panel will feature Marvel Studios' head of streaming, television and animation, Brad Winderbaum, along with the head of visual development, Ryan Menerding. And there will also be some special guests which will dive into some of the upcoming Disney Plus animation projects and give us some exclusive first looks at X-Men 97, Marvel Zombies and What If Season 2. So with the animation panel, I suspect we're going to get a release date and maybe a trailer for the second season of Marvel's What If, maybe also some concept art. Those other shows, I don't know necessarily if we'll see any sort of animation footage, but I might get a little bit. Now obviously with it taking place in one of the smaller rooms, I wouldn't expect it to be live streamed, but I suspect they will put out some of the official images and stuff as well. But I'm really looking forward to finding out about that one. But obviously the big one is now Disney has announced details for its Hall H presentation for Marvel Studios. So the big Marvel Studios presentation will take place in Hall H on Saturday the 23rd of July at 5 PM to 6 PM, so it's an hour long. Unfortunately for those of us that are international, those timings aren't great because it's going to be the middle of the night. Now the interesting thing is the official description is very, very vague. It just says that Marvel Studios president and producer Kevin Feige and special guests will provide an inside look at the ever-expanding Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now it's important to note, there is no other details. The description is very vague and that leaves it open for how you might look at it. Now I know a lot of people are really excited and they're thinking we're going to get the whole of Phase 5 and about 25 movies and 150 Disney Plus series announced, and that's what we're going to be expecting. But first off, it's an hour-long presentation, not a huge amount of time. But more importantly, they have got the D23 Expo coming up in the middle of September, and they have got a presentation happening then. So they are gonna be holding stuff back for that presentation. Now, at the San Diego Comic-Con of 2019, they did announce a whole host of stuff. But it wasn't the entire Phase 4, there was some still projects that we haven't seen yet. So I wouldn't be at all surprised if we get an updated timeline with the projects that we know about so far. I also wouldn't be at all surprised if they kind of confirm some of the projects that we kind of know about but haven't been officially told of. Things like Werewolf by Night I think is probably a shoo-in because that's supposed to be coming out at Halloween, and officially we've still not seen anything about this one or heard about it, so that one would probably be very high up there. I suspect we'll also see much more about She-Hulk because it'll only be a couple of weeks away from coming out. And Black Panther, Wakanda Forever is coming out in November, so they'll want to kind of maybe get a trailer out then. So those are the ones that I definitely kind of feel like it's safe to say we're going to see more of. But as far as beyond that, I don't know. Maybe, you know, Quantumania or the new Guardians of the Galaxy might be a little bit too far off from that one. There's other projects as well that they could maybe announce that they've kind of recently revealed through like trades, things like the Thunderbolts movie, also the Nova movie or Disney Plus series. We don't know what's going on with that one, and some other bits and pieces. So there's lots of stuff going on which we kind of know about in the sort of, if you're in the know, but not everyone knows about it. So those ones haven't been officially revealed. I'm not expecting as a big announcement as maybe as some people are, so keep your expectations in check, and therefore you'll be surprised if they announce any cool stuff. I think there still will be some cool surprises, but maybe just looking at kind of that, because the description was so vague, it could mean anything. I think they're just going to focus primarily on the 2022 titles, like I said, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, She-Hulk, and the Werewolf special, and also maybe we might get a sneak peek as well at the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special, which will be coming out this fall. So there's some titles there, and you know, they can bring the cast out and things like that. But so there's lots of stuff to be excited for at San Diego Comic-Con. Also, Disney and Hulu have teamed up with Collider, and they're going to be doing a special premiere of the new 20th Century Studios film Prey, which is going to be coming to Disney Plus around the world and on Hulu in the United States and on Star Plus in Latin America on the 5th of August. There's going to be a special premiere. You can apply online to get tickets. It's all free, but yeah, so that's where the premiere is going to be taking place for Prey at San Diego Comic-Con. I think that's a pretty cool way of doing it as well, you know, with lots of fans and getting people in there. Lots of people excited. Might be the only way you can see it actually on the big screen. So there we go. That's what we know so far about Marvel at San Diego Comic-Con. Hopefully they reveal a little bit more before then. I definitely don't think it'll be a bad idea for Marvel to maybe set the tone so people don't get too excited. Because sometimes with these kind of events, people get so excited and they expect so much, they will be disappointed and then will be raging then on the internet because they didn't get what they thought they were going to get. So it's trying to raise and keeping those expectations where they are. But what do you think they're going to be announcing at San Diego Comic-Con? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching this video. Make sure you go check us out over at whatsondisneyplus.com. Like, follow and subscribe. Also a huge thank you to all of our supporters over on Patreon and also on our YouTube channel memberships. And I shall see you guys in another video. Laters.